afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. I'm so glad to have you all here. I'm Megan Sukis, and I want to welcome you to WILLO's third annual Women's Storytelling Festival. This afternoon, you're going to get the chance to step inside the lives of 6 different women. And when you leave this theater, you will not go away empty-handed, because you will have the wisdom of their experiences and the lessons of the most challenging and rewarding experiences of their lives. So we're going to begin today with a welcome from 2 women who have remarkable stories all on their own. We're going to be welcomed by Rosa Franklin. Rosa is the first Black woman elected to the Washington State Senate, and she served the 29th Legislative District in Tacoma. Rosa is also a registered nurse who retired after 42 years in the healthcare industry. We're also going to be welcomed by Song Shen, and Song Shen is the reason that we're here today. It was her vision to share the voices of women and girls, life lessons across generations that led her to found WILLO, the Women's Intergenerational Living Legacy Organization. So please help me welcome Rosa Franklin and Song Shen.
This afternoon, you will hear from 6 outstanding women from different backgrounds who will tell their stories of who they are, what keeps them going, and the contributions made to their communities.
WILLO is a nonprofit organization, Greater Tacoma Women and Girls get together and celebrating our life stories. We like to create a sustainable society that oral history is a part of our community.
I think some of those themes, passion, empathy, reaching out to the community, that's exactly what brings us here today. And it's something that you can have inside of you, but it's also something that you can catch from other people. And that's what stories do. They enable us to go inside other people's lives, see it through their eyes, and take that passion for ourselves. So let's welcome our storytellers up to the stage now who've been joining us. Come on up, everybody. Karen Vial, Solja Warnick, Judy Fortier, Sonia Silver, Amy McBride, and Tawana Franklin. Thanks so much, guys, for coming here today.
Establishing who you are, what your identity is, what your gender identity is, who you are, it's not by yourself. It's never by yourself. It's all the people that you meet along the way.
I just was trying to figure things out when I was really young, and a lot of the moms became mentor moms for me, and I learned a lot about women and how powerful we are together and ways that we can serve and grow and help our families and be great wives. I learned a lot from other women, and so I'm very grateful for those experiences. And so you would think at that point maybe I had it all figured out, this whole sisterhood thing, but not really. I still had a longing to kind of return to my community the things that really work for me.
We are all, I think, is connected each other, one way or another. If you have a lot of unhappy, miserable people in the community is not going to be safe and healthy, and that will definitely impact you somehow or another. So why not get involved a little bit and do a little bit of share each other and make a better community to live.
And education played a big role. My mother, her dad was a sawmill worker. My grandmother, on the other hand, was the first woman bank teller in Pierce County. So I grew up with strong women, and I grew up knowing that I had a role to play in what was going to happen in Tacoma, because everybody had the basic values of our family are courage, integrity, and kindness.
Okay, so I don't know if any of you went to the Arts Month opening party the other day, but it was at the Asia Pacific Cultural Center in South Tacoma, and it was the first year that we took the opening celebration out of downtown. And some people said, oh, nobody's going to go down there. The people of North End's not going to go to the South End for a function. And they were wrong. So I looked around. This room, this facility had 500 plus people through there from every faction of the city, every age, every ethnicity, every discipline. And I looked at that and I thought, this is my community. This is my Tacoma.
I thought, I need an income and I need to save my shop. And I was talking to a friend one day and I said, should I just quit and get a job? And she was like, no, you're not quitting. And she was just so matter of fact. And at that point, I just didn't have a lot of confidence. And to hear that, it really bolstered my confidence. And so I remember telling my doctor this story and how people would come to the shop and it was empty, and just how embarrassed I was, and I didn't look healthy. And my doctor's this really kind, soft-spoken man, and he looked at me, and it was a turning point in my life. He said, it's not about the dresses. And I finally got it, that it's not about what we do, it's about who we are.